All right, guys, so these are the cards that I've been wanting to get graded for the longest time, but I just don't know if whether to go PSA or to go tag, or if I should even grade them. If you know me, you know that this particular Riolu card really reminds me of my son. You know, even whenever he was much younger than he is now, he's always just had like a little mischievous face, and that's exactly the vibes that I get from this Riolu. I did end up picking this one up early 2025. As soon as I saw it, I thought of my boy. I want to grade this card so that slab helps me keep the card intact. Next up, we got the Ledian. Now, the Ledian is a funny story, right? So my daughter thought that Ledian was such a funny Pokemon, and anytime that she would see a card with Ledian, she would just burst out laughing. And I'm talking, this was a year and a half ago, so she was much younger than what she is now. So the fact that she thought that this Pokemon was so funny made me go get the IR so that I can potentially get it graded and just have that memory in my heart forever. Next on the list is one that you guys probably will never would have guessed that I wanted to get graded, but it's fine. You know, each card has its own story. And for me, the story of this one is that my wife is a big Eevee fan, and this is the first Eevee card that she pulled. She handed it to me and said, I want you to have this so you can remember of the first Eevee that I ever pulled. So this is from a Straw Fable ETB. We pulled this, we were sitting on the dinner table, the kids have fallen asleep, and yeah, that's the story with this Eevee. Now, I know for a fact that I've mentioned before that Blastoise is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, because Squirtle is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I remember when I first got this Blastoise, I paid $45 for it, and at the time, that was the most I think that I've had spent on a card. So when I told my wife, she was like, you could have gotten many more better cards with $45. And because I took that personal, now I want to get it graded. Now, this next one is not one, but it's a set of cards, and it's a Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. And I know that it's technically not a set, but the way that the cards were designed and how all of them are interacting with Pidgeys makes this a set to me, in my eyes, and I'm sure in the eyes of many other collectors as well. And just like many other people, many other parents out there that are now trying to put their kids into Pokemon, I grew up with the Kanto region. I grew up with Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. So having this quote-unquote set in my collection, hopefully being able to get it graded and have all three of them as a 10, not because I want to sell them, not because of the value, but just because I would want the set to be a set. And I mean, in all honesty, how cool would it be to have these displayed in the living room, above the couch, or in the kitchen, somewhere to where you can see the entire set, all three of them being a PSA 10. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I do think that that would be a great conversation starter, as well as just like a little attention grabber for anybody who's visiting your home. Now, I understand that for this next card, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, why are you going to send that card? People are going to be flooding PSA with that card because of the little stamp. And yes, that is literally exactly why I want to send it. Like I mentioned in the previous video, this is the first time in a long time that I'm able to get some celebrations. And the fact that I was able to do it now as a husband and as a father, it's just such a full circle moment for me. And I have to have this in a slab so that I can cherish it and take care of it forever. But all right, guys, hopefully y'all let me know what you think. Let me know if you think some of those cards are not gradable. They won't grade a 10. For some of them, I don't really care they grade a 10. But for the set, like I had mentioned, I would want them to grade a 10. So let me know if you think it's worth it. Let me know if you think we have a chance at a 10. And if not, well, it's okay. We'll send the ones that we just want to protect. And that's it. Thank you all again for watching, guys. Bye-bye.